bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. It looks like my video is freezing up. Yes, it is. But there you have it. We are going to, it looked like it came back on. We're going to pull from the yin and yang deck. I was watching something, I forget. It might have been one of the readers, but it was saying about this time of the year where it's time for you to, let your body rest and, to kind of look and preserve things, so get as much sleep as you can and go from there. Look at that. The card didn't want to turn over, but it popped out. Yeah. This could be dealing when it comes to dealing with a closed off, guarded, or resistant person that sometimes the only thing you can do is just, let it go and let it flow. What was that movie? But anyway, please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you rock with me and got my sticks, meaning have my back because I have yours. You have been dealing with a closed off, guarded, and resistant type person, and the universe is telling you to purge that energy and surrender and release it. Release it because remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person was here to teach you a lesson of empowerment, a lesson to know that if somebody doesn't want you in their life or if somebody makes you feel some type of way, the only thing you can do is be empowered and use your strengths or recognize your strength and move forward. The sun energy, which is the happiest card in the deck. And so, when I was saying about the purging or, being able to get rest, this could be in regards to somebody that has heavy masculine energy in their chart, but somebody who might think that they're the gift to green earth. Did I say that right? Where, they haven't had a dark night of the soul or, some type of shadow side, experience. And because they say that, I'm going to pull from the new card deck that I got when it deals with the shadow type of energy, the shadow sides and things like that. But again, they won't go through like a dark night of the soul until they have or seek some type of karma or find some type of karma that is happening to them, and they realize that they need some balance in their life, and that is the divine intervention that comes out. And when you start to have your wish fulfillment when it comes to you doing something. So then they want forgiveness because of the way that they treated you in the past. So again, they're not going to experience this type of energy until there's some type of dark night of the soul. So now, like I said, I'm going to pull from the karma. Well, no, this is the shadow side deck, which deals with your shadow side or, some type of shadow energy that may need to be healed or may need to be looked at because the shadow side card comes out. We're going to go ahead and pull. But again, that's the way that the universe works. The divine intervention happens when you're dealing with a stubborn person, somebody who's blocked, guarded, closed off, and resistant to change or resistant to any type of energy. So we have the insecure energy, which turns around and makes you insecure. And that's the reason why you're releasing this energy. Fake may make you feel like they're fake and detached. Yeah. And so the follower. Yeah. So there are people who become followers when it comes to this type of energy. Bottom of the deck is, unethical Jane Doe. So it says immortal and unethical behavior, lawbreaker, fraud, wrongdoer, and evildoer. It says stay away from things that get you in trouble and use life experiences wisely. You can overcome your past. And so again, they have to learn that they can't overcome their past, but they have to go through the ebb and flows of life in order to have this dark night of the soul. And until then, they'll be stubborn, fixed or set in purpose or opinion, refuse to change, difficult, inflexible. It says, don't let your stubbornness get in the way of meaningful progress. Know when to stand firm and when to let it go. So that's what the universe is telling you when it comes to dealing with people like this, or you even being stubborn to change and stubborn to and trying to get this person to see who you really are and to recognize your strengths, and so that they can empower you by making your wishes and your dreams and fulfillments come true. But not until you have balance within yourself and they experience a dark night of the soul, and or you experience a dark night of the soul, will this person be willing to forgive you. So the insecure part. So this energy, this resistant, guarded, and closed off energy causes you to feel shallow. It causes you to feel insecure. And it also at one point is a stubborn energy for you because you don't want to listen to anybody, or you don't want to, anybody to tell you anything about this person, place, thing, or situation. So it says insecure shadow, lacking self-control or assurance, fragile, needed reassurance, feel inadequate. And so this is the energy that this closed off, guarded, and resistant person makes you feel until you're empowered, until, you have this dark night of the soul and divine intervention or fate or some type of detour happens where you start to go after your wishes and your dreams and your fulfillment, right? It says everything you need is within you and can handle whatever the world throws at you. And so that's when you become empowered, when you realize that this insecure energy, this waiting for this person to get through this, their shadow side, or to actually see something in you, this is when you turn around and you realize that this is something that you have to do for yourself. That's where you realize that you have to surrender to the universe and release and purge this negative energy out of your life. And so that is, until then, you're going to feel unethical. You're going to feel like all the things are off, everything is off, and that you're becoming fake. So it says fake shadow, false appearance, actions to please others, and it says superficial copy, not genuine. So you could be trying to please this person, place, thing, or situation, and appear that you're happy, but you're really not, and because they're superficial, and they're stubborn. It says you will be rewarded when you choose to live a life that reflects the truth inside of living a life created to, let me read that over. You will be rewarded when you choose to live a life that reflects the truth instead of living a life created to please others. So again, when you start being impeccable with your words and understanding that you need balance, and you need balance in your life, not necessarily karma or justice, because see, what you do to others, it comes back to you. So this detached energy is what you become when you decide to have a dark night of the soul. And this is when they decide to start looking at things and, being resistant to, or not understanding why you're walking away, and this is for your fulfillment. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. My grandbaby just left, so I was making sure she made it out safe with her dad. So anyway, the detached shadow, disconnected or disengaged from feelings, isolated, cold, too logical, harsh, and distant. This is the energy of the closed off, guarded, and resistant energy, right? It says feel your emotions to help brighten your life, both internally and externally. Open yourself up emotionally. And so that's what you do when you learn about these type of energies that you deal with, and they start to turn on you. They start to make you reflect back on what you're doing and what you're doing wrong, and then you start to feel insecure about them. And so that's when you go through this dark night of the soul. But this is your shadow side, or dealing with somebody who is there to teach you a lesson. So no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. This person, place, thing, or situation is here to teach you a lesson, and it might seem unethical, or it might make you feel insecure, or it might seem like they're stubborn or fake and detached, but this is all because you keep running into these same type of energies, whether last lifetime or this lifetime, and the universe is trying to help you detour, and it's divine intervention so that fate can help you go after your wish fulfillments, and also your dreams and enjoyment, what makes you happy. Follower shadow. It says easily influenced or led, loss of identity, compliant, influence. So again, you start to lose yourself in situations, and when it comes to a person, place, thing, or situation that you love and you're dedicated to, and so you start to lose yourself, and that's where the insecure energy comes in at, because their detached, fake energy and stubborn energy makes you feel some type of way about yourself. And in reality, it's here to teach you how to be empowered and how to strengthen yourself no matter the situation you find yourself in. The star energy says that no matter the situation you find yourself in, there's always hope. Have faith, be optimistic, focus on self-care. And so it says if you're always following, then you will be subjected to others' ideas about who you should be. And that's the fake side of it, which causes you to feel detached, because again, at the end of the day, when you go through this dark night of the soul, you will be like, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? And that is when you get to you start to see things from a different side or a different perspective. And then sometimes that comes with being angry. Look at that. Yeah, this card is here with the breakup oracle deck, but I don't have it work. Yeah, and this when you start to put yourself into work, or surround yourself around work and trying to get things done. So it says, I've been keeping myself busy with work and improving my finances. That's when you go into your dark night of the soul. The dark night of the soul for you, or the empowerment or the purge, happens when you release the people and start to indulge and work, and then everything, you start to plant seeds, and then everything starts to work out in your favor. The messengers, telepathy. So you start to send strength and healing, period, to this person in the 5D, because again, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. You realize that this person made you stronger. If it wasn't for this person, you wouldn't be indulging in work. You would be giving all your energy to this person, and therefore, you wouldn't be building an empire. Make sense? So it says building an empire. They see how their focus on material things hasn't made them happy and only holding them back from love. And so that's what they have to realize in order to have a dark night of the soul. But it only happens when they realize that you're not dealing with them. So this comes in reverse. This tells me that you were trying to deal with them in the 3D, meaning in person. And once you got to the point of understanding that you had to purge, surrender, and release, it started to be telepathy in the 5D, sending strength and healing, period, right? It says the telepathy, telepathy, I'm going to say it right. Telepathy you share cannot be ignored. Your words are slowly leaving imprints on their heart. So remember, I tell you guys, when the what is her name, Normani song, this type shit make you bother. You remember that TikTok song when the person shook every time they thought about the person? That is, every time you send strength and healing, period, you picture this person and you send strength and healing, period. This is starting to imprint and to leave something on their soul. They cannot stop thinking about you. And that's when they start to go in the dark night of the soul, and they start to realize that everything that they wanted, all the shallowness, all the fake shit, all the detached shit, the stubbornness, everything that they wanted and they showed you is something that they really don't want. And so with that being said, I'm going to pull from the twin flame or soulmate, or maybe not, or toxic relationship, just to see what comes out. But yeah, I just feel like, again, these keep coming out, but you're living through this person. You're loving this person in the 5D, and the card, breakup, because you had to say bye. Romantic offer now at the bottom of the deck. So once you start to build the empire, you stop thinking about them, you start empowering yourself, and you start going after your fulfillments and your wishes. The romantic offer comes in. Expect a romantic gesture that could surprise you. Perhaps an engagement or taking things to the next level. Celebrate your union. So this is to the people that are willing to do that. But it took for you to say goodbye in order for this person to even see the true potential in you, because you were trying to go with the flow and do what they needed or wanted and needed in their life, because you saw the emptiness and the shallowness that they kept presenting to you. It says there is no time this time there's no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So again, it might be just time for you to say no and goodbye. And I say that in Guy's song, bye bye baby. I don't really want to leave you, baby. I am so confused, baby. And that's just the thing. Like, you had to make a decision in order to empower yourself, because you didn't think that it would be that way. But when you start to say goodbye and you start to look at things in a different light, then therefore they're trying to come back. And again, you're building your empire. You're not even worried about this. You learned how to send strength and healing, period, and realize that no man is your enemy, no man is your friend. Every man is your teacher, man or woman. And this is what it is. Yeah, you stand up for yourself, thinking strategically. That's what this took. And so thank them. Thank them. They're closed off, stubborn, insecure, fake, detached, guarded, resistant ways caused you to think strategically. Queen of Swords energy. Stand up for yourself. Always speak your mind. Don't take shit from anyone. That's what this taught you to do. So thank them, because you wouldn't even be where you are. You wouldn't even be searching for the things if they weren't unethical. And now here it is. They want a romantic offer, and they want forgiveness, and they want an apology, or they want to apologize. Page of Wands, rapid fire planning. So again, they're ready to plan a foundation, or to how to build a foundation with you, but that's up to you. Now the ball is in your court. You have to decide what it is that you want, because at one point they were procrastinating when it came to this energy, but here it is. The Nine of Wands energy is the boundaries that you had to set. Withstanding adversity, that's the boundaries that you had to set, and know that, with everything, you had to recognize your strengths. You know, Nine of Wands energy. You had to recognize your strengths. And sometimes with that, you know, it's caused demolition, which means you had to end things. You know, again, fate had to come in. But the Three of Wands energy, it says notable growth. You understand and you're grateful and you're happy for this new experience because the offspring of the situation brought in new experiences and it made you recognize your strengths and have balance again. Balance comes out with the card of karma and balance and also justice. So again, patient balance. You were patient for this situation because you were waiting for this person to change. But at the same time, the universe said fate has to step in and you got to start loving this person in the 5D, which is fate here, divine intervention, and the telepathy. The telepathy. What did I say? Telepathy. Telepathy. Six of Cups energy. So this is lost in the past. So you're not lost in the past anymore. They were. And that's the reason why you decided that you had to break up. Let's clarify the Six of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, because it says lost in the past. In the upright, it will be, you know, cherished memories. But in the reverse, it's lost in the past. This is loving complete. Lovingly complete. So now 10 of Cups energy, happy wife, happy life. Or the 10 of Cups is love, satisfaction, and harmony. Now that you're receiving that, you know, you're like, my fulfillment is here. The wishes that I wanted to, the dreams that I wanted, it's coming true. Now, because you already did this healing process, but you have to decide what it is that you want to do because they're giving you a romantic offer when it comes to you being in limbo and ahead of time, you know, rewarded sacrifice. So is it a rewarded sacrifice, King of Cups? Now they want peace, peaceful diplomacy. I can't read today. Peaceful diplomacy. But now they're dealing with the Queen of Swords, not the Queen of Pentacles, because you went into soul searching mode, hermit mode, right? Hermit says sometimes you need to withdraw in order to rediscover your own rich inner world through tranquility, meditation, and reflection. That is what you did. So now this person wants peace. You know, they want peace. You know, you chose peace earlier in the situation, but now they want peace and you standing up for yourself. So you realize all the shit that they were doing was unethical. And now here it is. You have to decide what it is that you want from this situation. I'm going to pull from the archetype deck to see what comes out. But yeah, I just feel like, you know, you've been focusing on yourself. You've been focusing on yourself and building your empire, and therefore now they want to apologize. Now they want to apologize. Now they want forgiveness, and, you know, and you're just like, no, that's not. You know, okay, send strength and healing. Period. You know, they want all of that, but you're just like, no, I don't think that's what I want. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're like. I don't think that's what I want. But you done a lot of soul searching. That's the reason why it says soul searching right here. But then it says this time there is no going back. You're reclaiming your self-worth and beginning the healing process. So again, all of it is up to you. Yeah, friend, you're okay with being their friend. You know, well, we can be friends because again, magician energy. You know, the magician says, let me find it. Hold on. There it is. You already have all the tools at your disposal. We are all powerful conduits and conscious creators. It says, if you can dream it, you can do it. So now you're in this situation to where you're okay with the friend zone and you're manifesting things. And that's the reason why the things are happening for you, because you decided to build an empire. And yeah, they're admiring you from a distance and they're stalking you. You know, and so that is where you are with this situation. Yeah. Now they have a real crush on you because they realize how empowering you are, you know, and they have this crush on you. I'm going to pull from the Stargazing Oracle deck to see what comes out. But yeah, they have a crush on you. Now they're looking at you in a different light, and now they want to apologize and they want you to forgive them. So again, that was you loving them in the 3D, and now they're crushing on you, Neptune. It says, dreams, illusions, fantasy, imagination, self-sacrifice, divine love, mirror, confusion, subconscious, empathy, and magic. So magic comes with the magician, and you have an empathy for a situation at one point, but at the same time, you're just like, no. The first quarter, it says, challenges, time for action, breakthrough, old blocks and patterns. It says, push through and stop at nothing, doing the work, momentum. So again, you're doing the work this first quarter, and I don't know when the first quarter is, so I don't know about everything. Libra is here, love, balance. Again, balance comes out twice, right? So we have here, right here, temperance here, Temperance, and we have balance. So it comes out 3 times actually. Love, balance, indecisive, sweet, peaceful, diplomatic, graceful, partnership, aesthetic, and truth and charm. So the charm doesn't really work on you anymore. So this could be an air sign that you're dealing with. Magician comes out. But again, all the swords are here. We have the cups here. We have, Sagittarius energy here. We have all of the energies here. When it comes to wands, we have all the energies here. But the thing is that in the first quarter, the challenges that you went through, it's in the dreams that you had, fulfillments, right? The illusions that you went through, the imagination, the self-sacrifice that you took to get to this point of having a dark night of the soul and releasing and purging this energy is now. And so now they're admiring you and they're stalking you. They're watching you, maybe on social media, but now they want a lovingly complete situationship with you. And so you just have to decide if this is what you want to do. I'll pull the messages of the heart is out here, which is the telepathy, the busy. You kept yourself busy trying to get through this situation, trying to get through the heartbreak. Let's pull from the finance deck. Hold on. All right, we're going to pull from the finance deck. Yeah, I just feel like when it comes to this situation, again, you're working on yourself. You've been keeping yourself in your work and manifesting, planting seeds and things like that, and they realize how strong you are. So you're pushing through and stopping at nothing. You've been doing the work, and the momentum is there. So whenever the first quarter is, maybe I can look mechanic and goals. Don't let the world lead you. Take the steering wheel and take control of your life. That's what you're doing. This would be the good time to write down your goals and aspirations. Focus on creating and managing a budget. Maybe I'll put this as taking control of your life. The mechanic is here, and it says, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. So again, that's for the people that are okay with going back to this situation and accepting the offer. Consider a career in mechanics, consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, and repair technician. We already know that we, the mechanics, we always repair things, so repair technician, we repair everybody's lives, everyone else's but our own until we get in the funk, right? It says, you have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice must be made. Again, stopping at nothing, pushing through and stopping at nothing, doing the work. Breaking through old blocks and patterns, challenges, time for action. So again, you're taking action, and you're always the person who fixes things. Now you are the person who fixes your own life, and you're going after your goals. So again, you're taking the lead, no one else. So I'm going to go ahead and pull a couple more cards for my cards are in reverse for your person's energy to see where they are. But again, you're doing what you need to do. You've been patient. You've been negotiating. It says notable growth, withstanding adversity, rapid planning. You've been planning for the situation, but again, you're standing up for yourself. Let's clarify this King of Cups. Comes out with the Aries, the Emperor energy tries to. So we're going to clarify. Well, the Emperor came out, so there you have it, but I'm not taking it because it didn't all the way turn over. So who is this King of Cups energy? Yeah, this King of Cups causes you to overthink and to doubt yourself, with the with the Eight of Swords energy. They cause you to doubt yourself and to overthink and, not to have any balance. Look, to trust yourself, the empathy here, and then the justice here with the balance. That is who this King of Cups is. They taught you how to trust, to be empathetic, but to also have balance in your situation. So that's who this King of Cups is, a peaceful diplomacy. But again, let's clarify the Queen of Cups. Who is the Queen of Cups in the Justice energy? Look, this is somebody who has recognized their strengths. They've done the work, which is you. Lovers doing what makes their heart happy through adversity, the heartbreak. Knight of Swords energy being tough. Two of Wands energy, again, that came out. Oh, no, it didn't. That was the Three of Wands. Making plans and travel and new ideas and recognizing your strengths, which is the card of Leo. Queen of Swords comes out again. So the Queen of Swords comes out twice. And it's saying, stand up for yourself, always speak your mind, don't take shit for anyone. So regardless on if this person wants a peaceful diplomacy, you have to be the one who stands up for yourself, always want balance and trust in your own empathy and your own self in order to make sure that you do the work no matter how your heart feels. And this is because you found a way out of heartbreak when you were faced with difficult situations. You had to be tough. And this is so you can constantly make plans and recognize your strengths with the Queen of Swords being here. So again, you are doing what you need to do, but this person is now admiring you and wanting to make an offer and want an apology. So let's go ahead and pull from the 4 agreements, and then we'll pull from the crystal deck and then let this energy go. Okay. 3 cards come out. Don't take it personal. Be impeccable with your words and don't make assumptions comes out. So it says ask for what you want. Again, I keep telling you, find the courage to ask for what you want. Others have the right to tell you yes or no, but you always have the right to ask. Likewise, everybody has the right to ask for what they want, and you have the right to say yes or no. So you have the right to say yes or no. You have the right to surrender, to release, and to move forward when it comes to your well-being, right? Don't take anything personal. Become immune to the poison, the guarded energy, the stubborn, all of the lackadaisy, the unethical energies. Don't take it personal. Become immune to poison. It says the whole world can gossip about you, and if you don't take it personally, you are immune. Immunity to poison in the middle of hell is the gift of the 2nd agreement. So again, don't take it personal, but be impeccable with your words. Cultivate faith and balance, right? That means trusting in yourself, right? Where's the 2 of Swords right here? It says to have a great faith is to have great power because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the word of your word. Excuse me. Let's start over. To have great faith is to have great power because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. So again, recognizing your strengths, trusting in yourself, doing the work, even though you're very empathetic, you're always going to have balance in these situations. Again, balance comes out 1, 2, 3 times. The balance comes out, and also the Queen of Swords energy. So again, you're not taking shit from anybody. You're releasing and purging the things that no longer serve you. And again, you're taking control of your life. I love you guys. Let's go ahead and pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. All right. The tourmalated quartz. It says the root and the crown chakra. Again, your root chakra is your ability to survive, to be stable, and to ground yourself. And that is the that was the Aries card, the Emperor card that was trying to come out, but that tried to come out. So your ability to survive, to be stable, and ground yourself through all adversity. The crown chakra is your spirituality, your selflessness, and your wisdom. That is your belief system. You have to unlearn to relearn how to deal and to build your empire, and how to set boundaries in a situation, in any situation, not just one situation, but in any situation. So, it says you have this ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed. So in all adversity, when there's no balance, you have to make these sacrifices and purge, surrender, and release this negative energy. So now that's amplification, deflection, and balance. It says my masculine and feminine aspects are in tune with each other, because remember, the masculine energy came out. So my masculine and feminine aspects are in tune with each other. So always remember that. Now let's let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.